rhubarb here. I was asked if I could remind a friend how to make a flat braid using a finger looping method. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration using this very bright green embroidery thread, just so it's easy to see. So what I've done is cut 5 lengths of the embroidery thread, which I'm going to tie up together at one end so that I end up with 5 loops of embroidery thread. Because I'm just demonstrating, these are pretty short. This would end up being a very short braid because it normally goes down to about 1/3 of the length that you start with. But if I did an extra long one, we'd be here forever. So what I've done is knotted it at one end, and I'm just putting a safety pin through the knot, and then you just need to secure that end to something that won't move. So since I've just taken delivery of this bolt of woolen cloth that's nice and heavy, I'm going to put it on here. But you could also pin it to your knee or to the arm of a upholstered chair or sofa or anything that's a comfortable distance away and won't move. So we separate out the loops, and I'm going to put them on my fingers. Okay, so what I've got here is 3 loops on one hand and 2 loops on the other hand, and this finger here is going to be my working finger. So I've turned my hands to face down to the table, and what I'm going to do with this working finger is skip over the loop on the opposite hand, go through the middle loop and pick up this outside loop. Then I'm going to pull the loops apart to create tension down the bottom. Now I'm going to move the loops over, and now I've got a new working finger over here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to skip the first loop, go through the middle loop and pick up the outside loop and pull down to create tension. Move the loops again, my new working finger, skip the first loop, go through the middle one, and you'll see the side I'm picking up is the nearest thread of that outside loop. So just watch me again when I do it on the other side. Move these over, through the middle loop, picking up that nearest thread. And that's all there is to it. Then it's just a case of repetition. I'll do a bit so that you can see what's actually happening at the other end, and then I can show you. So you can see what it's making. It's in a way it's more like a big wide plait almost. That's probably enough for you to see that you've got a really flat side on the top, and then if we turn it over, it's a slightly roundy, but like 2 plaits lying next to each other. But it makes a really nice braid to lay over the tops of seams. We used it before to lay over the top of the seams of a coif cap for a man, which will be in the new book. But hopefully that was clear enough, and you can have a go. See you next time. Bye.